right, the next chunk of lesson 1-2 is questions 9 and 10. It asks us to write the numbers of the inner colored squares as a sequence. Now, remember, we talked about sequences in lesson 1-1. And then it asks, does the number of inner squares have a common difference? Again, that was a concept we talked about in lesson 1-1. So I'm going to give you and your table mates 5 minutes to answer questions 9 and 10. Shouldn't take you that long to come up with an answer and consensus. Go ahead and pause the video. As you can now see, the answers to 9 and 10 have now been provided for you. Remember that when we go to write our sequence, we need to remember to put commas in there, and then we put that ellipse at the end with the dots to represent that this pattern is going to continue. Now, let's take a look at number 10 and talk about why. It says, does the sequence of numbers of the inner squares have a common difference? I answered no, and it says, if so, identify it. If not, explain. If you look at two numbers, now remember, a common difference means that from one number to the next in a sequence, the number either increases or decreases by the same amount. Well, here it increased by 3. Here it increased by 5. Here it increased by 7. Here it increased by 9. And then it increases by 11. So you can tell that those numbers are not the same. So between two consecutive terms, we do not have a constant answer. On to your debriefing.